Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, my social thread. My name is Crystal and today's vlog is my June plans vlog where I'll be going through all my sewing plans for the month of June. First and foremost, I'm sorry I keep tutting, I don't know why I keep doing that. First and foremost, I wanted to let you know what I'm wearing. It's just a Tilly and the Buttons Lyra dress in a blue denim chambray. It's the midi length version where I'm just wearing it loose because it's quite a warm day today. So for the month of June, sorry this is coming to you a bit late. It's now like the 8th or the 9th of June, but I've just been so busy. But I will detail everything that I have done. Some of the items I have already done, and I will be showing them to you on my Friday Sews vlogs, and also on the roundup at the end of the month as well. And just to say, for those of you that do follow me or that don't follow me yet, just so that I can give you a summary of what my channel, sort of the vlogs that I do on my channel. So every fortnight I release a Friday Sews vlog, which details the things that I've been up to sewing wise for those past 2 weeks. Sometimes, and in the past, I have released weekly Friday Sews vlogs, but I found that it does take quite a lot of time to sort of sew for that week, record the vlog, edit the vlog, and have it released for that Friday. So I am kind of more veering towards fortnightly vlogs for the Friday Sews. I also do my plans vlog for the beginning of the month, and also my makes vlog for the end of the month, which is the roundup of all of that month's makes. I'm also a subscriber to the Sew Hayley Jane luxury box, so I do an unboxing vlog for that as and when the box arrives. I also subscribe to Little Miss So and So, their quilting and patchworking club box. That's actually my daughter's subscription, so we do an unboxing vlog for that. I believe that's around the end of the month, and I'm also a brand ambassador for Little Miss So and So, and I receive their So Luxurious All Set to Sew kits, and that's around the middle of the month, so I do an unboxing vlog for that as well. And where I have received the box previously, the garment is revealed at the end of that unboxing vlog. So that's basically what my channel has to offer. I also do interview some fabric shop owners and also some vloggers and Instagram personalities as well. So if that's something that you are interested in or would like to take a peek at, then please do kindly consider liking and subscribing and coming back for more, and checking out my channel for the existing vlogs that I have on there at the moment. Sorry for that bit of a tangent. I just thought I would get that all in the open. So the first thing that I have planned for the month of June is a dress for my daughter. So my daughter Anya is 7. She's receiving her first Holy Communion sacrament. We are practicing Catholics, and this will be happening this coming weekend, and I've decided to make her first Holy Communion dress. Basically I have, as most of you will know, I do have a lot of children. I have 4 daughters and 4 sons, so 8 children altogether between my husband and I, and they are all my children. There's no adopted children, there's no stepchildren, there's no twins. They're all just 8 individual babies, 8 beautiful children. And so she does have an old first Holy Communion dress that my 2 older daughters wore, but when she tried that on about a month ago, it just wasn't. Well, first of all, it had some stains on the skirt, so that wasn't very nice. And second of all, it was sort of like a sleeveless lace beaded bodice, like, you know, where you have like an under fabric under a lace, so that bit is sort of sheer, and it had quite an intricate lace pattern at the top, and she just found it really itchy, and she just wasn't happy wearing it. And I thought, you know what, I can sew. This would be a really nice challenge. I can look for some really gorgeous fabrics. And I thought, you know, why, you know, just buy the fabric and make your own. So that's what I've done. The pattern, you'll be surprised to know, is a very simple casual pattern. I have made this pattern before. It is the Ellie & Mac Be Curious dress. So I have made this version before, exactly that version actually. I've just lengthened it a bit in a denim chambray. This pattern goes from 12 months, sorry, it's probably reverse on your thing, isn't it? 12 months to Big Kid 12, which is great. It's a PDF pattern. And this is the pattern that I'm going to use for the first Holy Communion dress. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the bodice exactly as it is. I am going to lengthen the bodice by a couple of inches so it sits at the the natural waist, or maybe just a little bit under the natural waist. And then I'm going to lengthen this skirt all the way to floor length, get rid of the ruffle, and I'm going to make it a short sleeve. And the fabric for that I have chosen is so I was after some raw silk, and I love raw silk because you have kind of like the slub like you would do for linen. And I ordered some raw silk from a company on Etsy, and I ordered the white because I prefer the white. And what arrived was a beautiful, beautiful raw silk, but it was sort of like an ivory color. So I phoned them up and I said, I think you sent me the wrong color. And they said, unfortunately, that's the whitest raw silk that they have, but they will be getting new stock in, which would be a more, you know, closer to white. And I said, it's going to be too late, I'm sorry. So they gave me a refund for that, which is great. In the meantime, I did try to look for other suppliers of raw silk in the white, and it was very difficult to find one that was a reasonable price. It was quite expensive anyhow. It is quite expensive anyhow. So the one from Etsy, I believe, was £18 a metre, and that was the cheapest I could get it for the raw silk in the white. And now that company, I can't go to them anymore because obviously they don't have the white that I was after. And everywhere else, the raw silk was priced at like £25 a metre, you know, and I just wasn't going to pay that much money for the raw silk. So what I had to do instead was go for faux raw silk, which actually doesn't look too bad. So I'll show you what I've got. I can show you here. So I got, this is just from eBay, and I'll show, yeah, you can see up there. So it's a beautiful white, and it has the faux sort of slub of a raw silk, and it's got that slight sheen to it, which is really, really beautiful. And it's really, really nice. So compared to the actual real silk, it is slightly thinner, but I would say the real silk would be maybe 25 to 30% thicker, and that's it in terms of the texture and the color and the quality. I think it's pretty much the same. So this compared to the real raw silk, so the real raw silk, as I said, was £18 a metre. This was £6.99 a metre, which is like a real huge discount, a real bargain. And I think it's great. It looks the part. It feels very comfortable on, and I love the look of it. And it was a quarter of the price, which is amazing. So I bought that, 3 meters of that. I also got some crinoline, which is like this is what it is like. So it's like a tulle, but it's more, I'm going to say plasticky. So it's sort of more thicker than a tulle, and kind of more, you can feel the ridges more. And this is what they use, I'm assuming, for bridal dresses, you know, where you have the big sort of poofy skirt underneath to add poof to the dress. So I got 2 meters of that, and this is from whitelodgefabric.com, I believe. I will add the descriptions below. I will add the details of the companies and everything that I mentioned in the description below. So I got that as well. And then the pièce de résistance is obviously the main sort of overlay of the dress, and it's a beaded and embroidered tulle from White Lodge Fabrics again, and it has a beautiful scalloped edge on both sides. So I'll show you that now. So that's the tulle there. I don't know if you can see the sparkles. So they're all like little beads, like it's called Daisy Trail, I believe. So it's beautifully embroidered, and it's got little sparkles, and in the sun it really does glitter and sparkle everywhere. So that's lovely. So my plans, as I say, is this dress here. Everything is going to be in the white faux silk, and then the crinoline will be underneath as a layer to add poof to the skirt. And then obviously this embroidered fabric here will go on top of the skirt as an overlay, and then I'm planning to make her a matching veil to go with that, and I think that will look really, really nice. And yes, so that's that. For those of you that don't follow me already on Instagram, my Instagram handle is My Social Thread, and I have actually just put up a little reel of the finished garment now, which is up on there at the moment. So if you'd like to take a peek of that, there is a reel of me, of my daughter spinning around in that dress. So there you go. The second item I'm going to make is again for my daughter, the same 7-year-old daughter. And again, it is this dress again, but I'm going to make a sort of a party dress for after her first Holy Communion. We're just going to have a couple of friends over, have some lunch and some cake. And I don't really want her wearing that dress around the house because it'll get dirty. And also I have a younger daughter who is only, 1 year old, and I'm planning for her to wear that as well when she turns 7. So I'm planning to make a party dress for Anya. So it's the same pattern, but the fabric is, let me show you, it is from Jenny Stitches Fabrics. And it's basically a white dobby cotton with sort of florals on there. Sorry about that. No, Anya, I'm not doing a vlog. And this is from Jenny Stitches Fabrics. They had a remnant or bolt end sale a couple of months ago, and I purchased I believe 2 meters of this, and I was going to make a blouse for myself, like the Anthea Allen blouse, but I thought actually that would look really, really nice as a dress for my daughter. And then I've just got some plain white cotton poplin to line it, because it is a little bit sheer. So I am just going to line the bodice and the skirt, but the sleeves, I'm going to go with the long sleeves, and I'm going to leave that unlined, so it's just a little bit of, just to be a bit different. So that's that. So that's the second thing that I plan to make for June. By the way, Jenny Stitches is a lovely company. If you do want to, I will put her details below. A lovely small independent fabric company. Jenny is very, very friendly. If you do want to ask about her fabrics or about thread matching or pattern suggestions, that sort of thing, then please direct message her on Instagram. She is readily available on there, and she's really, really nice to chat to. Her fabric prices are also very, very competitive, so please do check her out. The next thing I'm going to make is, talking about Jenny Stitches, is my blog, my blogger project for her. It's my second blogger project, and that consists of the Tilly and the Buttons Cleo dungarees, which I have made before, and I'll show you the line drawings here. And what I'm planning to do is, I'm planning to do the longer version, so I am going to lengthen it a little bit so it's below the knee, maybe even like a midi, because I have seen quite a few people on Instagram do a midi version, and it actually looks quite nice. And I'm going to do the bib pocket and also pockets at the back and maybe at the front. I'm not quite sure yet. And in terms of the slit at the front, I'm going to try and put that at the back, because I don't like the fact that when you sit down, you've got like sort of this big split in between your thighs, which I'm just not keen on. But I think you do need that split, because you won't be able to walk in it, otherwise it'll be too narrow. So that's that. And the fabric I am going to make, I'm going to use for that, is, as I say, from Jenny Stitches Fabrics, because I'm one of her bloggers, and she has kindly gifted me this fabric to make up into the Cleo in exchange for an honest and full review. So I have chosen a canvas fabric, cotton canvas fabric. Don't know if you can see that. So it's a duck egg blue base, and then it's got sort of dandelions and leaves on it, and it's a lovely duck canvas. You see the texture there. It's quite weighty. It's not too heavy. I would say a medium weight sort of canvas, but it's got good enough structure to hold sort of a pinafore, that sort of thing. So also these would be good, I suppose, for some trousers, jeans, skirts, that sort of thing. A shirt, it might be a bit too thick unless it was sort of the winter and you like that sort of thing. So a shirt dress, similar thing if you don't mind the weight. So that's what I'm going to do for that. And to go with the Cleo pinafore, because I don't think I can wear it by itself. I mean, some people, no, I don't think anybody will be able to wear that by itself. So I am going to be making a blouse to go underneath that. And the blouse that I have chosen to make is the Anthea blouse by Anna Allen. It's the PDF pattern that I've bought, and this is very popular on Instagram. And so basically it's a crew neck button down blouse, very, very blousy, and has got a lot of ease. And then you've got these lovely billowy sleeves, which I'm in love with at the moment, these sleeves. And I'm just going to make that in some lovely natural coloured linen. So this is 100% linen. It has been washed already, but I haven't ironed it. So I love that slub effect. 100% linen, as I say. 100%, yep, linen, as I say. And I think that will go quite nicely with the duck egg. and then I just plan to wear it with just like my Converse trainers or like some brown leather sandals. So that's that. So this fabric wasn't gifted to me by Jenny Stitches because I'm only doing the Clio for my project, but this was purchased using a voucher from Jenny actually for my last project. So the deal that we have with Jenny is that we obviously get all the materials, notions, thread, fabric, pattern for our blog post of our choice, and once we've made up the garment and taken photographs and written the blog post and submitted it to her, she then gives us a £30 voucher for her shop to spend on anything we want, and that's what I used my voucher for, to buy this linen. So that's that. So that's the third, maybe fourth, because this is 2 items. That's the fourth item. That's the fourth item that I'm going to make, third and fourth item that I plan to make. The next thing that I plan to make is, just to say, with the Anthea Allen blouse, I am doing a collaboration with Beth of Let's Sew Olive on Instagram, and basically all that is that we are going to be sewing the same pattern, obviously choosing our own fabrics and doing our own hacks if we want to do so, and then we will both be revealing them at the end of June on Instagram. And I just think it's quite a nice way of doing things, because whilst we're sewing it up, we can sort of talk to each other about it, maybe ask questions if we have any problems with making up the garment, and also it's lovely to see sort of the same pattern on different figures. You know, everybody has different styles of fabrics, different hacks that they want to do, so I just think that doing a collaboration is always quite nice. And Beth is a lovely lady who I actually met via the Jenny Stitches blogging team. She's one of the blogging team as well, and I've sort of just befriended her over the time, a couple of months now, and she's just really, really lovely. So please look out for her make as well. So that's that. The second collaboration that I'm doing this month is with another lovely sewing buddy of mine, which is, her name is Claire from Stitch Hem Sew, and I am doing, it's 2 items because it's trousers or culottes and a top to go with that. So the first thing that I'm going to make is the Jennifer Lauren Bastion culottes. I don't have the pattern with me at the moment. I have just sent it off for A0 printing, so I don't have it at the moment, but I'll pop up a picture. And I do like Jennifer Lauren, actually. I have made her Pippi Pinafore, and I've also got her Asteria dress ready to be cut out. And I just think some of her items are her patterns are quite vintagey and quite feminine, which I like. So I'm doing the Bastion culottes because I don't really do trousers or anything, because I just don't want to have to deal with fitting, that sort of thing. But with the culottes, the fitting is quite relaxed, I think, and also I love the idea how it still looks like a skirt, but then sort of when you open your legs a bit, you know that they're obviously trousers or culottes, which I think is a great idea. On their website, I'll pop up some pictures. She does do them in sort of plain colours like chambrays and linen, which is great, but I'm going to go for a print for the bottoms and a plain for the top. So let me first show you the fabric. So the choices I have, so the fabric that I bought was I believe this is a rayon from Sew Essential. I don't even know if this is what is the brand that Sew Essential normally have? It's not John Luden, it's John Caldor. It might be John Caldor, but I will link it if they still have it. So basically it's just a white base, and it's got some lovely sort of watercolour. Are they actually flowers? No, they're just sort of watercolour splodges that look like flowers. And they're in purples, pinks, greens, blues, that sort of thing. And it's beautifully lovely and floaty. So I think that would look perfect for the Bastion culottes, because it will look like a swishy skirt. But then when you sort of move your legs a bit, you'll realise that it's a pair of culottes, which is nice. And then the top that I was going to pair with that is the Tilly and the Buttons pearl cardigan. But I'm going to use it just as a top. Like, I know a cardigan normally is you have a top underneath or a dress underneath and you'd put a cardigan on top, but I will just use this basically as a top. So that's that. Most of you will know what the Tilly and the Buttons what's it called, pearl cardigan is all about, because it's, I mean, all of Tilly and the Buttons patterns are very popular. But here are the line drawings. So I was thinking of going for the, I don't want to do the balloon sleeves because I just don't want to do the balloon sleeves. I like balloon sleeves when it's sort of viscosy and billowy, but I think in French terry, not so much. Especially not in the spring and summer weather. I don't think that would look nice. Although having said that, I do have the Billy sweatshirt from Tilly and the Buttons, and I do go for the Bishop sort of billowy sleeve. But anyway. So for this one, I'm debating whether to do the long sleeve or the short sleeve. Short sleeve is obviously coming up, is the front runner at the moment because it is summer, and that will look quite nice. But then the long sleeves, again, even though it is summer, we have had quite a few days where it's been raining and super cold. Actually, the other day, last Sunday, I actually brought out my tights and my winter boots because it was just so cold. It was raining, it was horrible, miserable. But yeah, actually, I think I will go for the short sleeve because this is just too summery. I wouldn't wear that other than spring, summer anyway. And so I think the short sleeve would work better. And the fabric I chose for that is a French terry from Pound Fabrics in a lovely, I'd like to say sage green. I know everybody has different sort of names for colours and things, but it's like a sage greeny colour or a dusky green colour. And that's sort of the reverse. It's a French terry loop back. And I'll show you the two fabrics together if I can. And I think the colours go really nicely together. So here is le skirt. And here is le blouse or le cardigan. So I think those two colours will go really nicely together. So the other option is, so I bought 2 meters of this for the for the culottes and 2 meters for the pearl cardigan. The other option is fabric from my stash. This is Lady McElroy. I'm not sure what it's called now, but it's a viscose from Lady McElroy in their floral print. I love this print, but I love the midnight version more, the navy one, which I bought in several bases. And I think that would look nice as well in culottes. And then the matching pearl cardigan, I have the French terry in a different colourway. It's sort of a nudie pink colourway, and I think that would look quite nice. And actually, looking at it now, that might be kind of more wintry, or not wintry, just, you know, like sort of September, October weather where the sun is out but it is still, you've got a slight breeze. I think that would look quite nice because the colours on here are sort of autumny colours, aren't they? So you've got the lovely burgundies and pinks and then the nude. So I might even do, if I choose this options, if I choose these fabrics, I will do the long sleeve pearl. But if I choose the other fabrics, I'll do the short sleeve pearl. So that's, I think, what I've decided. The only other thing as well is with this fabric, I do actually have 3 meters of this because when I normally buy fabric, I do buy in 3 meter lengths because I normally make dresses, and I know that 3 meters is sort of the average meterage that you need for a dress. So if I was to make the Bastion culottes, I would have like a meter left over, and I don't really think I can make anything for a meter for myself. So that would just be the only thing. I would have a meter of this as a remnant sort of just hanging around. But there you go. If you guys do have any preferences, please do comment below. I'd love to hear your ideas. So that's that one. And then the other thing that I need to make or want to make for the month of June is the Belgravia knit dress by Liesl & Co. I've heard of them before, but I've not made anything from them before. So it's basically a knit dress. I'll show you the line drawings. So the options for this is basically just a short sleeve and a long sleeve, but also you've got this lovely tie at the front, which provides like some ruching at the bust, and you can have it just at the front, or you can extend it to make it longer and go around the back as well. I prefer it to go around the back because I find with me anyway, at the back here, I sort of have like lumps and bumps. So, you know, sort of below your bra, the back of your bra, and then sort of the top of your underwear, your knickers, I kind of get like a bit of a lump. that kind of shows through, and I think if I have the tie there, that will kind of mask that a bit. Also, I do like florals and prints because again, I think that kind of masks lumps and bumps that, you know, some people might not want to show off, i.e. myself, but I have chosen a plain fabric for this. So again, like I say, I would like to get that that waist thing at the back to kind of mask some bits and bobs. And the fabric that I have chosen for that is some organic cotton jersey in it's a teal colorway, but it's called jeans on the website. So it's just the plain fabric, plain cotton, organic cotton jersey fabric. And this is basically my brand ambassador project for Little Miss So-and-so, part of their All Set to Sew kits. This is the Sew Special kit, which is retails at £45. So it's the usual thing. You get your pattern, your fabric, all your notions in a box sent to you, so that's £45. I have since upgraded to, so I get that for free in exchange for a full review and vlog for their subscription service, but I have recently upgraded to the So Luxurious or the So Luxury box, which is exactly the same concept, except that the choices for the fabrics will be designer fabrics, so Atelier Brunette, Dashwood Studio, Lady McElroy, that sort of thing, maybe even Art Gallery. And just to say, with the Little Miss So-and-so subscription service, it's a great subscription box for one, but also I believe their unique selling point is the fact that you can choose to have an element of surprise, or you can choose all your fabrics yourself. So basically every month you get an email and you have a choice of a knit pattern or a woven pattern, which is great, I think. So you choose your knit pattern or you choose your woven pattern, and then after that you choose from a whole variety of woven fabrics or a whole variety of jersey fabrics or knit fabrics, which is amazing because I think some subscription boxes you get them and you don't like anything in them, or you know, you feel disappointed, you feel like you've wasted a lot of money because you're not keen on what's been provided. And I think with this subscription box, it is different. You get a surprise because you don't know what patterns they're going to choose or what the choices are going to be, but also you get to choose between the bases of the fabric, so like I say, the woven or the knit fabrics. But for those of you that do like a surprise, you can also opt for them to choose your fabric for you. So still choose your knit pattern and your woven pattern, but then you say, please choose the fabric for me, so they will choose that fabric and you'll get that as a surprise. So I think that's, you're sort of pleasing everybody, and I think it's a great concept. So that is what I need to make as well. And as I said at the beginning of the vlog, I do an unboxing vlog for Little Miss So-and-so. I've done one, which is this one, but when I receive my next package, which is sort of coming up in a week's time, I will do the unboxing for that, and then I will also reveal the garment that I made with the previous box, which is this dress, hopefully. So that's that, and I think that's it. So all together, that's quite a few bits. So I've got the Be Curious First Holy Communion dress for my daughter, the Be Curious party dress. Then I've got the Cleo pinafore for Jenny Stitch's blogging project, the Anthea blouse to go underneath that, which is a collaboration with Beth from Let's Sew Olive. Then I have the collaboration with Claire, which is the pearl cardigan and the Jennifer Lauren Bastion culottes. And then I have this item here, which is a Belgravia knit dress by Liesl & Co. So that's 6 items altogether. And if I have enough time, I do want to squeeze in a quick Lyra, Tilly and the Buttons Lyra dress. And I have this fabric here, which if you have followed me, you will see that I have this on my Friday Sews vlog. So it's a beautiful cotton poplin in the sage colorway. This is from Hey Sew Sister. And I'm in love with it. How beautiful is that? I mean, up close and far away, it's just gorgeous. It sort of reminds me of Liberty. And obviously I'm not a Liberty connoisseur or anything, but to me personally, I think it's beautiful. It reminds me of that. And it's a poplin, so it will hold the collar and everything quite nicely. So I'm going to hopefully try and make a Tilly and the Buttons Lyra, a short sleeve version. If I have the pattern, I will get it for you. Yes, I do. Tilly and the Buttons Lyra, which is the same dress that I'm wearing today, but I think I'm going to play around with the tiers. So I'm still going to have 2 tiers, but I'm going to make them shorter because I don't want the midi length. I just want it below the knee. So I'll just have to adjust sort of the widths of these panels, and I'm going to make a short sleeve version. And also I'm going to do the ties, but I'm going to insert the ties on the side seams so you can just tie it around the back, and I think that will look nice. And that's that. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will get all that done. And if you do want to tune in to see how I'm getting along with these projects, then please do tune in when my Friday Sews vlogs comes out. In the meantime, please do have a look at my channel for my other vlogs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.